Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso and S3, and it's time for the breakups, the prenups, and the local celebs rubbing shoulders with some of our international faves. It's what you pretty much need to be talking about this morning. We've got all the entertainment news wrapped up, and let's dive straight in.
Yeah, man, we love a little spice.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Britney's my girl, okay? Britney's my girl. I am of that generation. She has been through a lot, and it doesn't stop there. And, of course, the big news, Britney Spears and hubby of around 6 years, Sam Asghari, are getting divorced. And it seems like there are multiple reasons. It's going to take us a while to unpack this one, but here's weird lines. So Britney Spears and her husband, Sam Asghari, have now separated after an argument that involves allegations of cheating, after which Sam then filed for divorce. So let's set the scene here. Sam is actually claiming that Britney cheated on him with a house staffer, and then goes on to add, get this, and this is a quote, that he saw the video, and also claims that Britney had asked another house staffer to shoot naked video content of her. Now, we know Britney has been out there for a while now, so a lot of this actually flies, which is crazy. And reports went on to say, of course, that she has come out saying that she has been horribly hurt through this process. So she's obviously got an axe to grind herself, and that 6 years is a long time to be with someone, but she is not here to explain to anybody because it's nobody's business.
Okay.
Fairish game. It isn't anybody's business unless you're putting it out there on social media constantly, which she has kind of been. She's been very vocal and out there and very personal and wearing very little whenever she is doing it. Yeah. But, of course, poor Sam gets absolutely nothing. Massive prenup in place. He gets zilch from this. So his motivation for doing this cannot be anything other than what his heart is saying.
Interesting evidence, though. Consequential in that particular way. But that one, it's a bit messy, but that's how it's going to pan out.
Don't do a search for that now online. Please.
Yeah, please,
Don't
do that. Next up is Keke Palmer. And as you may remember, Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson, there was a little comment that Darius threw at her saying that, oh my word, you're a mother. Now. You can't dress in a certain way. And this is... It's caused a lot of stir, and it should, because, I mean, how can you say somebody, you're a mom, you have to dress in a particular way?
For sure.
Keke Palmer then clapped back and said, you know what, I'm going to just make sure that I get a message out there to Darius. And Usher and Keke are now have a music video and a song together called Boyfriend. And at the end of that particular song, she does mention, I'm a mother after all, in the video, as a little message back to Darius with regard to what's happening there. Just that you can't tell somebody they're a mother and you have to dress a certain way. It's not the way to do things.
Completely.
You're a person, express yourself. You're an artist, express yourself. Hello.
And you're not owned by anybody.
Not at all.
Okay, so no one gets to tell you any of that.
Yeah.
Okay? And Usher continues to be in headline news for us, and with another South African connection.
Yes, DJ Zintle and Muzi actually took a trip and connected with Usher. Turns out that Zintle was being a bit too cozy to Usher, according to reports, because, of course, Zintle's with SA music star Murder Bongs. But, you know, naturally, it's going to be friendly because they're in the industry. They're both, as I said, artists. But obviously, any sort of tabloid would say, hey, well, they're way too close. This is what's happening. And I mean, come on now. Usher's a very busy person. Why would he just be rubbing shoulders too often? Why would he be that guy?
Yeah, man. I think he's just there to empower the women around him, by the looks of it, okay?
Yes,
that's all I'm saying,
man. Keke Palmer story, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. I love it. Now, we love a little spice when it comes to our top stars, because it means they are getting the headlines. They are out there. They are making waves, and we want that for our South African stars. We'll get into a little black coffee later on if we have the time. Another international connection there as well. But if you're tracking any stories that you want to find out a bit more of, let us know. Right now, we want to get into those hardline news stories and get up to speed with the news of the day. Then I'll touch on the sport.